Hello, future self. Carla, this is Advanced American Nation, Chapter 18, Reflection. Yep, advanced. Did the basic upgrades, introduction video upgraded, vocabulary page upgraded. I went through all the lessons, upgraded their pages, fixed links, fixed spelling errors, reworded things. Took out pop culture references that were relevant last year that are no longer relevant. All things like that. These supplementals. Okay, I would say almost nothing of note in advanced. The lessons went off fine. There were no problems in advanced. No quiz errors or incorrect answers or things like that. The virtual lesson was fine. It was great. We put a Kahoot in there. And kids love Kahoot. One thing of note is I put writing exercise 2 in here. Writing exercise 2 is basically a writing prompt. That's the SLO assessment number 2. So this isn't my test group, but I give it just for the practice for the advanced kids. My actual sample group for my SLO is the section 2. But if we look at it, it is on the Gettysburg Address, because we just did the Civil War and Reconstruction. If we look at the speed grader and see our average grade, 85%, which is low for the advanced kids. Usually their average grades are like 97% and above. Most of the kids that I don't really think anyone struggled with it so much as some kids understood the language and some didn't. Like, it's not really... for some kids, it was just hard for them to understand. It's a little Old Englishy. Not really that much, though, but it was enough where some kids didn't understand it. So, in that way, so much wasn't really totally an exercise in them writing as it was them understanding what was written, which isn't great. But I mean, it's fine in this class, but it's going to prove to be troublesome in the actual sample. But I guess that's part of improving your English language arts reading skills, is being able to read that type of language. So that was interesting. So this one was a little harder just because it was a primary source, the Gettysburg Address, from over 100 years ago. So that proved a little more challenging for the students. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. A little surprised with the advanced kids, but not that surprised. Did I grade the test yet? Does it need graded? Yep, there's an essay question. I haven't graded the test yet. So we'll see how they did, but not today. I'm sure the advanced kids have done fine. I'm curious about the essay question, though. Let's take a look at some answers. Okay, Eric's a good kid, though. Let's see what Bergman put. He usually doesn't write. Yep, blank. Katie Burke's a solid kid. Okay, looks like they got that. That's something we never really talked about too specifically, but it was in the lesson, so I was curious how they would do on that. So, yeah, the writing assessment was sort of the curveball in there. Maybe a little bit in the essay question there. And that's it. Otherwise, sort of an unremarkable chapter in terms of student incidents. But, yeah, it went well, went fine. And that's really it. Went pretty well. I would say for next year, improvements. In general, for the advanced classes in particular, more supplemental materials at the end of the lessons. Something I'm going to, maybe a goal next year, improve the lessons by adding supplemental material. That's it.